This story was sent to me by my patron on Patreon, Derek Talley. Shout out to him for sending me this story. And I have never heard of this story before. Like, this is a brand new story to me. But this man's name is Anthony Joseph Palmer, and he was convicted of kidnapping, most likely raping this little girl back in 1997. The girl's name was Kristen Hatfield, and it happened in Midwest City, Oklahoma. But anyway, before I go any further, according to the documents, her body was never found. So he most likely buried her somewhere, and he never told them where she was or something to that effect. But they managed to capture him. It says 18 years after she died, through DNA evidence. Well, there is one good thing that came out of the story. He's now dead because his cellmate killed him. I can't be more happy about this than the next person. He got exactly what he deserved. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and read this story coming from the Daily Mail. It says a man convicted of murdering an 8-year-old girl was allegedly killed by his cellmate at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary. According to the Oklahoman, a corrections officer discovered the body of Anthony Joseph Palmer, age 59, around 7:30 p.m. on Friday during a regularly scheduled security check. Reports say medical staff's efforts to revive Palmer were unsuccessful, and he was pronounced dead at 8:55 p.m. Details on how Palmer died were not released, nor was the name of the inmate, but he was also serving time for first-degree murder. Palmer died 13 months after he was sentenced to life in prison. So he just got into jail and now he's dead. That makes it even more better. That means that they didn't waste no time going after him. Kind of reminds you of Christopher Scarver when he killed Jeffrey Dahmer. He died 13 months after he was sentenced to life in prison without parole for the murder of Kristen Hatfield. According to the Charlie Project, Kristen disappeared in May 1997. She was last seen at her home in the 1100 block of Jet Drive in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Her mother, Shannon Hazen, says she put her daughter to bed around 11:30 a.m. and when she checked in again between 6 a.m. and 6:30, Kristen was missing. Blood was discovered on the bedroom windowsill, and Kristen's underwear was found in the backyard. Her body was never found. Prosecutors say Palmer, who lived 2 doors down from the house, abducted and sexually assaulted Kristen before murdering her. In October 2015, Palmer was arrested after new testing found his DNA on Kirsten's bedroom windowsill and on her underwear. The Charlie Project says Palmer knew Kirsten because at the time of her death, he was dating her older sister. Palmer insisted he was at home on the night of Kirsten's disappearance when he was questioned back in 1997 and in 2015 and had maintained his innocence. 1 month after he was arrested, he unsuccessfully attempted suicide by slitting his wrist. This was not Palmer's first run-in with the law. His former landlady accused him of drugging and molesting her in 1982 in Walters, Oklahoma. And in a case similar to Hatfield's, Palmer allegedly assaulted a young girl in 1979 or 1980, also in Walters. According to prosecutors, he sneaked into the girl's bedroom in the middle of the night and he was never charged. Well, to that I say, good. I'm glad the piece of shit is dead. He got exactly what he deserved. He's rotting in hell somewhere. So to whoever took him out, you did a good job. And I'm very sure that her family can have some kind of peace again, because the first time they got a little bit of peace was the fact that the guy was even caught and arrested and thrown in jail and given a life sentence. But now knowing that he's gone, he's, that's it. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.